Guys wearing suit coats and ties and hats rolled by on bicycles with one giant front wheel and one tiny back wheel. Down where we usually played home run derby, there was a bunch of sheep eating the grass. Freddie said exactly what I was thinking.
This is so time-warpy. It's exactly like when we live here, but it's not.
We walked along the path, trying not to attract too much attention. We had almost made it out of the park when Fred stopped short.
Wait, what's that?
We all looked around. Was it the kids in funny shorts and socks? The ladies with the sun umbrellas? The evil-looking guy with the big curling mustache? Police? Fred took off running. We all took off running. We had no idea why. We ran up to the top of the hill. We looked down and saw why. There, spread out below us, were at least 20 wooden tables covered with chicken and roast beef and salad and corn and apples and lemonade and cookies and use your imagination. Fill in just about every mouth-watering food a hungry person could imagine. Kids ran all around. Guys in short gray pants to their knees ate and laughed and joked. They were wearing what maybe looked like baseball hats. Down in the field, people were standing in a familiar diamond pattern. They were playing what definitely looked like baseball. Fred closed his eyes and took a giant sniff. Food. Baseball. This old-time Brooklyn may be okay after all. Come on, he said, heading for the food. But how? I started to say. Fred pointed to the big white banner over the main table. In big block letters it said, "Welcome, Brooklyn baseball players." Fred tipped his Cyclones baseball cap. He pointed to Freddie's cap. "We're from Brooklyn. We are baseball players." We knew we had to get the book working and save the history of the world, but we also knew we were too hungry to think about that. We followed Fred down into the picnic and tore into the food. We all loaded up plates with everything in sight and joined in the crowd as best we could while eating as much as possible.
From Mexico, see,
said Jay with a mouthful of chicken. Clothes are very different in China, I said to the lady with the cookies. Yeah, we're sort of from around here, said Fred. Said Thomas Edison, eating nothing but cookies.
You've seen the Great Bridge?
Asked a little girl in pigtails in a dress.
Seen it,
said Sam, washing down a second sandwich with a paper cone cup of lemonade.
We've been on the very top of the tower,
bragged Sam.
Glued to the handrail,
Samsa laughed. The warming sun drifted in and out of a few perfectly white clouds in the blue sky. We sat on the grass and started watching the baseball game. We were full. We had the book. With a few minor adjustments, we were almost home. I remember thinking, this is almost too good to be true. So of course it was. Too good to be true. You two, called the baseball player from the third base line. We all looked behind us. You two, the guy pointed at Fred and Freddie. Get over here. We need you in the game right now.
We're not really,
began Freddie. Not really infielders. We'll play outfield, said Fred, pulling Freddie to her feet. Come on, we'll show these old-fashioned types how to play some modern baseball. How tough can they be? Look at these guys.